Joining me on the phone line is ANC parliamentary spokesperson, Mr. Moloto. Mr. Mothapo, thank you for joining us on ANN7 Newsroom. Your reactions, should we be surprised? We saw what unfolded a couple of years back when we had Sudanese president come to South Africa, and the ICC said that the country had acted outside of the Rome Statute and they were supposed to have arrested him. How much of that has affected the decision by South Africa to pull out of the Rome Statute?
Well, I think such kind of decision has been long coming because of the confluence of factors around the ICC, some of which have just been articulated by the minister there in that clip, that there seem to be people who are, some countries who are part of the Security Council, who are not part of or signatories to the statute, but they have authority and the powers to determine the cases that the ICC must try. And all those cases seem to be targeted specifically at the African countries. So the perception, therefore, which is backed by the fact that has been articulated, is that the ICC has been formed to target the African leaders, because there are so many leaders elsewhere outside of Africa that have never been tried, yet they are guilty of serious human rights violations, and therefore it is. But also, it is important to note that, given the fact that our commitment to human rights as well as peaceful resolution and mediation in countries where there is conflict remains unwavering, and we believe that it will be strengthened, and the interest of that international commitment will be best served by withdrawing from the ICC, because the ICC does not seem to take into consideration the very volatile and delicate situations, particularly where the South African government has been involved in mediation effort, but it seeks to impose particularly it seems to impose its instruction that there should be certain actions that are taken by South Africa, despite the sensitive situation, for instance, in Sudan. So it is important, therefore, that this decision has been taken, and it confirms the decision that has been taken by the National Executive Committee earlier. And we as the ANC in Parliament, we are ready and looking forward to subject that repeal draft legislation when it comes to Parliament through a formal parliamentary process.
Now, reactions coming from South Africans from different walks of life, some saying that, with the history of injustice in South Africa with apartheid, South Africa was a driving force behind, ICC, and now with the withdrawal, would that reverse the gains that have been made by the ICC with regards to protecting, human rights and making sure that, international justice is recognized?
I think it is precisely due to our commitment to human rights, our commitment to peaceful resolution and mediation in conflict areas that is behind this decision. There is a motivating factor behind this decision to withdraw, because, as I said, we do not believe that the interest of our international obligation in terms of the advancement of human rights as well as mediation efforts will be served by continuing to be under the ICC that seems to impose its will, regardless of the sensitivities of relating to peaceful resolution in conflict areas. And therefore, the hour at South Africa, it needs to be said that this is in the interest of ensuring that South Africa plays a meaningful role and an effective role in terms of advancement of human rights as well as the mediation effort.
Mr. Mothapo, thank you so much for your time here on ANN7. We certainly appreciate it. That's ANC parliamentary spokesperson, Mr. Moloto Mothapo, just giving us